Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're making some money this morning. Take a look at what happened. Um, so I am pleased to say that I may have been completely wrong about Bitcoin, which I'm quite happy about. As you see, we're up 10% over the last 24 hours on CoinMarketCap average. Um, Obviously, I remember that huge run on Ethereum. Um, I don't think it's done yet, personally. Um, it's been kind of doing a little bit consolidating. The big story here is Ripple, though. Ripple up 41.7%, guys. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? I know it's been rough. I know we've been just sitting there, just losing and losing. Man, I bought that. I don't even want to admit where I bought Ripple. Like right at the freaking top, dude. Like may as well have been right at the top. So I'm down quite a bit on my Ripple still, but the good news is it's headed back. Let me go ahead and pull up that chart real quick. I'm gonna get back to Bitcoin here, but I did want to make a quick mention of Ripple because oh, look at this beautiful rally, guys. Look at all this volume right here. Like, it's over. The correction is over. We're beginning the fifth wave, and let me tell you, we are most likely. Let me go ahead and find ourselves a nice little target here. As you can see, I got my fib retracement here. I've had this thing out here for a while. We essentially dipped, and and I even had this highlighted. For some reason, I sometimes will make charts and then not even follow my strategy. But I had this area highlighted between the 61.8 and the 78.6 as being a buy zone right here at the top. About 111,000 or sorry, 11,000, 11.5 Satoshis, all the way down to about here at the bottom at 7,000 Satoshis. That would have been the ideal buy zone. Of course, I bought it somewhere in this area. I don't remember exactly. So I'm waiting. It's getting close to break even. I'm still down a little bit, but um, let me just go ahead and do a little prediction here for Ripple. And it's the good buy is past. And there's little places where you can still get in, make some money. Just limit your stops, as always. But what we're looking at is probably a run up here, 32,000 to 38. Yeah, let me shorten this. I don't like this. Like this. Yeah. Let me undo. Just back, and then I'm gonna take this thing that way. Looks about right. Yeah, right. Get a bounce right there on the 78.6. This is what I was looking for. Quite a bit of support here on the 61.8. Yeah, let's go ahead and use that for now. I want to be a little more conservative in my calls there because that seemed a little high in my when I looked at it. Um, reverse. Come on, gotta click OK this time. It's way too early, guys. It's like 8:22. I went to bed at like 30 or something. Pretty early for me actually, but yeah, it's about the same targets. Yeah, I'd say at least 30,000 satoshis, 32,000 maybe. And depending on what kind of momentum it's got when we get up there, it's probably going to go nutso like always. So depending on what kind of momentum we got, we could see as high as 37 or even 45. Um, so suffice it to say, Ripple's at least doubling, maybe tripling, maybe going 4 times. Um, So I'm glad to say that I didn't sell my Ripple because I almost did, man. I almost just took the loss. Let me go back over here. Moving down, you know, NEM, I should probably be looking at that coin. It's been holding up here at number 4 for a while. Ethereum Classic, same thing. I need to take a little bit more look into the ETC. But Litecoin, man, what did I tell you guys? What did I tell you? 17.25%. You just got to be patient with these things. Like they don't always go on the time frame that you want them to, but like these Elliott waves, they're reliable, man. Like it's real stuff. Look at this bounce right here. Oh, overnight while I was sleeping, went all the way from the low of 111 to high here at 124, and we're sitting right here now at almost 120. Um, I told y'all where it's going. I haven't changed that. We zoom back out. I mean, we're looking at, what did I predict for this thing? Line up here, the 3.6. I mean, pretty high. Like it may extend up to there, but like I was saying, 52, 74. Like that's where Litecoin's headed. Um, Litecoin still serves some major. Like everyone loves Litecoin because it's quick. Like it's Bitcoin, but it's quick. Like you don't have to wait 10, 15 minutes, or God forbid, the network's congested 30 minutes an hour. And I heard some people buying stuff on Coinbase. It wasn't delivered for like 2 weeks. Like that's the kind of stuff that happens with or at least happened with Bitcoin. It's calming down a little bit. The network congestion's a lot less than it was. But hey, dogs. Um, but yeah, guys. I wanted to make this short, so let me go back and we'll look at Bitcoin real quick. This is Bitfinex, and it's worth noting that Bitfinex is trading. Sorry, here's Bitfinex. Bitfinex is trading $100 less than Bitstamp, which is kind of strange. When Bitstamp suspended withdrawals, they were trading at $100 premium to Bitstamp, so it's actually reversed. That happened during this huge run up, or the correction. I can't remember exactly, but this is what we're looking for, guys. This is what you need to pay attention to. I ramble a lot, but this one's important. Um, Bitcoin. See, what I thought was going to happen is I expected this thing to break through the support here at call it $2,000. I expected that to break through all of these supports, and as I told you, get down to 1,700. If you read my blog post, and I was calling as low as 1,380. I called as low as 1,184 maybe. So, um, the good news is I don't think it's going to happen. I really don't. Look how bullish this thing is, man. Like, it found support here, and this thing has just been rolling. Now, this is what we want to look for. If this is going to correct a little bit, and it needs to bounce off this support line. I think it will, but if it bounces off the support line, we are headed to new highs, guys. There's no question about it. It will hit probably 3,000. Um, this is good news, guys. Bitcoin is not correcting like it was, and I mean, it still could. It still could if it breaks through this support. We could be seeing an ABC pattern. Let me just draw it out for you guys so you can understand a little bit better. We could be seeing a corrective ABC like this. It's possible, but it doesn't look that way to me. That's not what it's supposed to do. Come on, guys. Ugh! It pisses me off. Um, yeah, but this is what we could be looking like. No, give me a second, guys. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I had to yell at my dog real quick. Yeah, but this is what we could be seeing, and if that happens, I wouldn't, like I said, 1700. That's a pretty good target. I don't see it going a whole lot lower than that anymore. But that's probably not going to happen. That's my bad case scenario. What's probably happening is we've started a new impulse wave, which looks a little something like this. One, two. No, it's an effective wave. Hold on. Oop, that one. Then we're gonna have a one, two, probably three, four, five run up to, like I was saying, about 3,000. That's probably what we're looking like. That's my prediction. Now, um, midterm, long-term Bitcoin, like it's kind of hard to say, guys. So, like that's what I'm saying. You just need to keep your eye on this. Like the next resistance line we're looking to break here is probably this one up here, where we've got all this price action before. Make this a red line to represent resistance. We got that one, and then we're looking, of course, at the all-time high. There at 2679. So that's what we got left to break, guys. And if Bitcoin goes through these, there's no question about it. I mean, honestly, if Bitcoin breaks this one, there's no way this thing is going to correct any more than it has. I really, really highly doubt it. Let's go ahead and just take a fib retracement. Like, bias is a bitch. So, possibly I'm seeing this and wanting to believe that Bitcoin is going to rally. I mean, the fact of the matter is no one knows what Bitcoin's doing. And anybody who claims to know is probably wrong. Um, this is, Bitcoin is just crazy. Like, there's no call on the tops. There's no, like, you can try and at least have targets for your profits and stuff, based on the fib extensions and the retracements and stuff like that. But, like, at the end of the day, you don't have no fucking clue what's happening. Um, so 2256. That's about actually where we're sitting right now, right there on the 61.8. Like I said, we need to see a bounce here. We need to see a bounce at 2260 because we could be seeing that corrective wave like I showed you earlier. 61.8 would be a very, very logical place for that to reverse at. And we could also see it go all the way up to the 78.6, which is pretty close to where I drew this resistance line. So just keep a sharp eye on it, guys. Like, if Bitcoin drops, our altcoins are going to they're going to soar. Ethereum, Ethereum is, it used to kind of act the opposite of Bitcoin, and it's really not looking that way anymore. It almost like it moves with Bitcoin. Um, did get a little bit of retracement off that bounce. Consider, I mean, there's just a lot of people taking profits. I mean, look at this run. I mean, like we haven't seen anything like this. Ethereum selling on Coinbase for $230. Oh, exciting times, guys. Exciting times. But I'm gonna let y'all go, man. I do have a part-time job, a temporary job to help pay the bills while I can stack some more cash to put in these crypto markets. So, with that being said, guys, make some money.